I don't hate TDS or TDX, I promise. This video is just, I don't know, some type of critique on them, or more of an in-depth description of what TDS did right and what TDX did wrong. So, both events are out now, and I've played and beaten them both. But straight out of the gate, I'm gonna say this. I had more fun in the TDX event than I did in the TDS one. This may be because I streamed it, but still, the point stands. The TDS event may have been better in the categories that mattered to popularity, but TDX was fun, and that's what matters to the player base for the most part. You may be wondering about what made the TDS event destroy TDX. Before answering, just look. TDS hit over 75K players when their event was released. I don't have data on how many TDX had, but I know it was no larger than 40K, that's for sure. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments though. This is mostly because of how TDS promoted its event. They promoted it weeks before it was released, and released the trailer a couple of days before. I'm not sure why, but John decided to upload the trailer hours before the event was released, rather than what TDS did. I think he may have just used the trailer as hype rather than promotion for the event, but this wasn't the best decision. One of the most obvious reasons behind TDS's success was the release of the event. It was released a couple of days earlier than TDX's event. This is good for players that want to have time to grind both events, but bad for TDX overall. TDS was able to get all the players' attention and keep them stuck to their event, which to some extent even worked after TDX released its event. What sort of sucks is how the biggest reason why TDS's event was more successful than the TDX event isn't TDX's fault. The biggest reason is the content within the event. TDS, with a bigger team and more time on their hands, managed to create a system that would give the players so much stuff to accomplish in their event that they would immediately come back to TDS after completing the short event. TDX, with their consistent updates and tight schedule, couldn't provide too much for their event. You beat the event 6 times and you've obtained everything. There is a hard mode being added eventually, but by then the hype is gone and it may be too late. It is sorta scummy how TDS managed to make their event have so much content. Yes, it does have a lot more content than TDX's, but it's not just that. The event is ridiculously grindy. The quests, like this one, are just flat out ridiculous. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Pyro is not that good, and it would take so many games to deal that much damage. The cookies, the battle pass currency for this event, also absolutely sucks. You gain so few cookies each game, it's not even funny anymore. This has been doubled to 150 cookies per event game though, but it's still a lower rate than in any other TDS battle pass, based on Corso's thumbnails. To look on the good side of what TDS has done, even with how grindy it is, the skins look dope, and I'd say it's worth it. I don't want this to be another hate video on TDS, because the event is amazing. I just think that TDX's is more player-friendly. Of course, at the end of the day, both events are amazing and deserve to be loved. Anyway, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and bye.